Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about the magical levitating fluctuating fluid. All you need to do is put some air at the very bottom of the tube and all of a sudden the liquid will be floating on a layer of air, if all goes according to plan of course.
There we go.
There it is.
I tried a few different methods to make the fluid levitate. The main goal for this exhibit is to have the tube with fluid going up and down really fast. One of the ways that I started off with was using speaker, because to make sound, the speaker cone has to move up and down really fast. Sadly, the amount that it moved up and down was not enough for the fluid. After that, I tried using a jigsaw, because jigsaws also, to saw through the wood, they have to go down and up, I guess, very fast as well. Unfortunately, because it was a bit of an old jigsaw and the jigsaws are not very precise, it was also moving side to side a lot. And so the fluid in the tube was getting shaken about rapidly, and it would cause a lot of craziness that was not ideal. Then we moved on to a motor with a cam that was offset, so that as it rotated, part of it would move up and raise the tube a little higher. This worked really well because it can move the tube really fast, move up and down really fast, and really consistently. Unfortunately, because of how it was attached to the motor, it could also move out of the way and on an angle, and then that would not work so well. Now, what I'm currently trying to do is use a sewing machine, because sewing machines have to move the needle up and down really, really fast as well, and very, very consistently, which is great for what we're doing. But it's really hard to attach the tube to a sewing machine, because the tube is not a needle. But why am I trying to get the tube going up and down so fast? Well, I'm trying to fight gravity, because as you know, gravity brings you down pretty quickly, pretty consistently. And if I have something filled with water and I turn it over, all that water is going to come out. There are other ways, of course, to get the water to not fall. Say if I have that same cup of water and a straw. If I put the straw into the water and I close the top of it, I can remove the straw from the cup and there's still water at the bottom of the straw. As soon as I let go, all the water comes out. Also, if I have that cup and I swing it around my head really fast, there's centrifugal force keeping that water pushed up against the back of it. That'll keep the water from falling down due to gravity. What's happening when I shake the tube really, really quickly is similar to if I spin the cup right around my head really fast. Or maybe if I have that cup and I turn it upside down and I push it down really fast. My force that's pushing down on a cup or spinning around is actually pushing that water back into the cup. When I make the fluid in the tube go up and down as well, I am essentially bouncing it up into the air like a ping pong ball on a board. And that may allow a bubble of air to stay at the very bottom of the tube. But it's important to keep that oscillations and that up and down motion very, very consistent, because as soon as there's one little mistake, one little error, some instability, some craziness is going to happen, and that flat layer of water is going to start to drip and fall down due to gravity. It's a very tentative balance, like walking on a tripwire or trying to balance for stones. As soon as it goes one way, it's all going to come tumbling down. I wanted to make this exhibit because it doesn't quite make sense. And sometimes science is a bit counterintuitive and it's a little bit difficult to understand. But as soon as you go out and test it out for yourself, you can begin to make sense of the confusion. And that's why I feel like this concept of counterintuitive and not making sense is a bit more applicable to everyday life and to science in general. You can take that misunderstanding and make it into understanding as soon as you go out to explore it. And so I took this concept as an opening to go explore other things as well that may not have made sense for me at the get-go.